Blackhawks stars Patrick Kane and Jonathan Toews are hoping to double their salaries to $12 million per year. I'm Antonieta Collins with your ESPN headline. Let's bring in ESPN, the magazine NHL writer Craig Custance. Craig, they want a raise. They've led Chicago to 2 cups in 4 years. What's the latest on this deal?
Well, first of all, they're signed for next year, so we're talking about an extension that goes beyond next season. And I know that I reached out to their camp, and I know that they're expected to meet in person in Philadelphia here at the draft to sit down, kind of hash out both sides. And so the $12 million number that we're hearing now is courtesy of a report from TSN's Bob McKenzie. And really, I think that's just kind of the first start of the negotiations. And ultimately, that's what you do. You ask for a high number to begin with in a negotiation, and you work your way down. And on the low end of the comparable is a guy like Evgeny Malkin, who signed last year at $9.5 million. And so you start to figure out where are they going to meet, and you can probably assume it's going to be somewhere in the middle between those two numbers.
So what does this mean ultimately for the future of the team, the salary cap, and the roster?
Yeah, so it's interesting because you can assume they're going to sign identical deals. So any difference, even if it's $1 million or $2 million per season, becomes huge because it's doubled. So let's say instead of 12, they get $10 million, and so you're talking about 2 guys. So that's $4 million a year in a cap system. That's pretty significant. So you look at their roster. That's a guy like Brian Bickle who's earning $4 million, or Marian Hossa is at 5.2. So if they're able to have a little bit more wiggle room, the Blackhawks will be able to keep some more of the surrounding players, and I'm sure Jonathan Toews and Patrick Kane are well aware of that.
Craig Custance with the insight. The pair is entering, like you mentioned, the last season of a matching 5-year, $31.5 million deal that pays them each $6.3 million annually. For the latest NHL news, keep it right here on ESPN.com. I'm Antonieta Collins with your ESPN headline.